Hi, I'm Dan. This is my channel, Dan and Denim, where we explore Levi's vintage clothing collection, otherwise known as the LVC. And I've got a couple sources within Levi's, and gossip flies around. Right now, we're dealing with something that's a little more than a rumor, and it's basically that Levi's is going to discontinue the LVC line as of this year or next year. Either Blue Days is the last catalog, or they're going to do one more next year and then call it quits. Focus on their premium line, and this video is going to talk about that. So stick around, you'll find out what's happening with Levi's, what's happening with the LVC collection, what's happening with this channel, and what are you going to do in a few years when you just want a good historical denim item. Now, first I just want to say this is just a rumor. I've heard it from one source. I checked with another, and they're like, yeah, I don't know of it yet. But then I have another source saying, yeah, I've been hearing the same thing. Next year is the 150th anniversary of the riveted garments. I don't see them skipping on some historical items. Hopefully one last big blowout for it. But what are they planning on doing? Why is Levi's doing this? Is it because it's not profitable? Just some switch up, just some method to really have a big sale event, high sales next year, and then discontinue and come out with them in a few more years? I don't know. I don't put anything past them, but they're being a little cryptic in their information about it, so we have to kind of speculate. You know, money is not hurting over there. They're investing in future ways such as NFTs in the metaverse. I can buy a pair of Levi's. Can I buy a pair of LVC 1890s yet on the metaverse? I don't think they care. Now, the message I got said they're focusing more on their Lot 1 tailored experience, that they want that to be the high end. I don't really see how they're going to do that much online sales, take your measurements. They're going to focus more on that. The resale value changes a lot. The resale value of a Lot 1 customized, it's not like collecting all of the years. You don't know what you're getting. Each thing is very unique. Are they going to have historical options for that? Can I have a cinch on there? Can I have suspender buttons? Can I have what can I have for these options? Because right now it's still a little limited to classic. I have to say that Levi's as a company, it's been like this. It's been a knife in the heart for a lot of people throughout the years. For some people, the original company not making selvage jeans anymore in the early 80s, that did it for them. They went to either collecting old classics or to other companies. LVC never really did it for them. Some people, when they closed the Valencia factory in 2002, that was the end of Levi's. Some people, when they stopped making the jeans in America, that was the end. 2016 was the last of it, but it had been happening before that. Now Cone Mills has been closed. They have scraps of whatever was made at the last White Oak factory. I really hope to just take this video down in a couple months because this rumor has been dismissed. But of course, you'll hear any news from me as soon as I find out. I'd love to hear from you guys if you know anything about this. As for what's happening on this channel, I can say that I am still going through with it. I am going to catalog everything that was done in the Levi's vintage clothing catalog every year of the 501s, most of the other items I can get a hold of, and review all the old catalogs that I can, whether or not they're making new items for it. I have a finite 25 years to review. We get that done. I want to review denim around the world. I want to review options of different companies that show you what do you do? What's a good company that makes a cinch? What's a good company that makes duck material? What are some other options for me if I want this? But it's stupid to think that you can have jeans without Levi's and you can have Levi's without jeans. I mean, the entire first century of this company is about making jeans that everyone else copied. You can't study the history of jeans and Levi's without the two intertwined. And my channel is about exploring that while integrating it into American history throughout this time period, so that you're enjoying learning something and it makes it more interesting than just a clothing review channel. I figure this project is like a 5-6 year adventure for me. Everything I did the first year, I'm kind of trying to redo if necessary, and I really learned my format. I've learned my style, hoping to make things a little better technically, hoping to get some of those really hard to find items. But there's still stuff for us to explore, and I'm sure Levi's has not given up on their historic items. They still have a historian, they're still searching out for old pairs and rarities that they can recreate, recreating it in a new style. I think there's plenty of room for both worlds. What are the options that we can do? Well, we can sign an online petition. I started this petition on iPetitions. You can sign up for it, basically just telling Levi's, hey, don't end the LVC. We love it. Keep it going. As a kid growing up, I wore Levi's 501s. I'd try other jeans, and they just weren't doing it. But even a lot of my other clothing would just happen to be Levi's. It was a part of making me feel proud for being Californian, Jewish, and this connection that my mom had to the clothing, that I had to the clothing and the area I'm from. There was always this dream of having like something from 1873, the year that they stamp on everything, and what did jeans look like then? This LVC collection has been a dream come true. And meeting other people that are really into this, how historically accurate are they? We have this channel, and I don't think this is the end of it. So stay tuned. If you are a collector, it does change the game a little bit. Some prices will definitely go up, but there will be a panic buying. We're going to have to kind of go through that. You'll start to see, just like the dead stock from the 1960s, that there's a lot of really large items, extra large, double extra large, and extra small items will be more available. Medium and large, it's going to be hard pressed. If you do have any particular item, you treat them with more care. There's a finite amount out there. Get them to the people that really want to treasure them. Put them in a drawer. Put them on sale and make sure they're going to someone who's going to appreciate them, not someone who's just going to flip a price. And I hope it does continue. I hope this is a living thing. I look forward to sharing that with my son. That, hey, are you a 47 or a 55 guy? Are you an 1890? But you got to start somewhere. What is going to be your shrink to fit? I'm Dan. This is Dan and Denim. Thanks to my Patreon peeps for all your support. Thanks to all you subscribers and those watching. Your subscription right now does actually say to Levi's, hey, we're interested in the LVC collection. So if you watch the videos, give the subscribe just for telling Levi's that, so that hopefully they'll keep this around. I'm Dan. This is Dan and Denim. Love your jeans.